Ricky's ever seen a toolbox, to be honest with you. It's about as fucking, it's thick as two short planks, I'm telling you. Fucking, some of the stuff he says online, man, is absolute. I mean, what he said to Kate, let's just mention what he said to Kate Rickster. Yeah? I don't take the word of anybody that can speak to a woman like he did to Kate and how he mocked Kate. Come on, I ain't not going to take that man for one thing. Yeah. Yeah, of course he was, Doris. He was going to fight people that he deems either weaker than him or whatever. He's a big man, is Ricky, when it comes to fighting people that are smaller than him, that he thinks are weaker than him. Yeah, we know what these people are. They're videos.
Backing off, being dead defensive. And was DG the one who was not coming at him, but Ricky accidentally popped him, apparently. This is DG's story.
I've heard enough of you. You're full of shit, mate. Get your story right before you pick at somebody else's story, all right? They're all fucking lying somewhere or another. Something happened. Somebody got a slot or a bit of a slot. Fucking, they want to have it out. It's all for fucking views, if you ask me. It's all bullshit. Yeet the motherfucker.
Going live on.
Right, what's this? Right, this is not about Pearl. This is about really about what EQ says.
Press your little bell so you don't miss it.
And I would never ever come on the app and be vile. I haven't done that for a long time, so there's no way if people think I'm coming on to say vile, disgusting things. It's not.
Just remember she said that, right? Remember she said she's not coming on to say vile and disgusting things. Yeah? Just remember that little bit. You eat the tea bag as well. Wow. I'm going to get pulled for you saying that now, don't you know, Kate? Yeah?
No, exactly. Listen, we all... and
I've also, the reason why I didn't come on it as well, I thought to myself, they're all sitting there, not yous, but like certain people going, oh, and they're sitting there with 10 people in a box, and like, I'm not giving you the satisfaction now. You know what I mean? You're not getting it now that you want it so much, and I can see you want it so much, you're not getting it.
Yeah, exactly. But no, there was a lot last night
because I put a bit of bait out the other day when I was on Epic, and I said I want to see the evidence and the proof of apparently me saying all these bad things about a certain ex-moderator of mine. And then when I had a little peep in the night time,
let's be honest. Everybody goes digital footprint. Well, your digital footprint's not very nice, is it? Come on, let's be honest. Everybody's up her hoop right now. Yeah, because they're too scared of what she might say to them. Everybody's up her hoop. Oh, she's coming back. She's coming back to the app. Oh. And they were all up her backside. Quicker than a ferret. All up her backside, protecting themselves. Oh, we love you. Oh, we're looking so forward to you coming back. Why? Because you're fucking scared she might say something about you. Cowards. Don't speak up for themselves. Honestly, I've been watching over the last couple of fucking days, people still scared to speak up. Scared to speak up about things. They say one thing, and then when they're confronted, or the fucking persons in the box have been talking about, they start, oh, fuck off. Say it, or don't say it. Alright? Stop pussyfooting around. Say what you mean and stick with what you fucking mean. Or don't say it at all. Don't say you're outraged and then not confront the person you're outraged at when they're in a fucking box. Because I'm not having that shit. I'm not going to fall for that shit. You either fucking confront them and say your piece or don't fucking do it. Alright? Or just keep your mouth shut. Because it's cowardly.
Tell them in the box, they're going, I don't know, no proof, so that showed me that you just want me to sit and talk about you, so then you can sit and dissect it all. And
why do they think everybody's trying to chase off them? Beck, good, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much. Upsy daisy, thank you. I get sick and tired of hearing about this. Oh, if I say something, I'm not mimicking EQ there. Sorry. If I say something, I'm giving them clout. Who the fuck does everybody think they are on this app? Oh, I've got 2k and I've got 3k and I've got 2.5k and I've got 900 in. I've got 600 in. You've only got 200 in. It's about quality, okay? End of the day, it's about fucking quality. It's about the quality of the people that's in your life. It's not about, morning Joe, it's not about the fucking amount of people in your life. We can all get fucking thousands of people in if we're being horrible and nasty and derogative and shitty. We can all do that. Because that's what drama does. It drags people in. Yeah? Why can't people just sit and be fucking nice? Or just do the happy drama. The nice drama. You know what I mean? They've got to be so low and toxic and say the most horrible, vilest fucking things because that's the only way they can drag people in. I sort of hope, right? Tracy here, thank you very much. Yeah! I sort of hope that TikTok changes and that you cannot play other people's content whatsoever. Maybe you can play the audio, or you have to sit there and just literally talk about it. Because after these people couldn't just sit there and talk about it and bring a conversation and keep people in the room with just a conversation, they have to play the fucking videos. Sit there, waiting. Now, this is not a dig at anybody in particular. It's just a general thing. Yeah, it'd be nice to get on the populars, guys, if I can. Thank you very much. Cat, thank you. Bear, thank you. Morning, Bear, by the way. It'd be nice to see how many people could keep people in the room by just talking. Because half of them hadn't even got a fucking a personality, let's be honest. Yeah? Morning, Benjis. What was I going to say? I've gone off fucking track now. Blondie. Good morning. Mama boys. Good morning. I forget what I'm going to fucking say now. It was on my head. It was on the tip of my tongue, but I'm getting old and I can't remember what I'm going to fucking say. I need a pill. Morning, Catherine. We Explorer, good morning. Sarah, thank you. Gogobox, thank you. GG, thank you. It's my age. It is my age. Yeah, thank you, GG. Not many of them could hold a room, right? Anyway, what I was going to say generally, what I get sick and tired of, right, is these people that are holding lives, right? And this is not a stab at anybody in particular, but you've got to. Now, I'll say I'd like to get to 50k before I stop playing the music and get on with it, right? I don't think that's a lot to ask. But when we start asking for 100k, 200k, 300k likes, then we start asking for 100, 200, 300 shares. And we're sat there for nearly an hour. People are sat there for nearly an hour, or for half an hour, raking in money, yeah, and doing nothing for it. That pisses me off, right? For me, open your show, do a bit of music, do a bit of talking, get on with your show, you know what I mean? Try not to keep it too long. So that's why I only say 50k, because I don't want you sat here for half an hour, doing nothing, just twiddling your thumbs, listening to music, you know what I mean? So, for me, it's just, stop doing it. Stop doing it. Just get on with your fucking show. The people are still coming. You call this a show? Katie, thank you very much. I love your positive outcome.
Not give the evidence that I've asked for, so I'm not giving it to them no more, you know what I mean? Because it's all right saying something while I'm not on the app and saying, oh yeah, she read me to the ground. No, I didn't. Show the proof. You know what I mean? So, and then I don't know, no proof. You can't prove a feeling. Oh, well, the feeling isn't backs and evidence, is it?
Well, listen, it is what it is. And like I say, everybody falls out, but then everybody will make back up. And that's what I say to people, even when I'm getting dissed up and down round the app.
Sorry, the animations for the gifts are not coming up. Only the hats, when it comes on my face, this screen here, only the hats are really coming up, and the heart me's. But the side-by-side's not coming up. I don't know why. So I've, unless I see it, I apologise. Amy, thank you.
And I say to, into my community, just don't have your opinion on, don't say anything, because you'll end up blocked out the boxes. Then when they make friends up, you're out in the cold.
Well, I just want people to stop saying it's like, oh, Epic must have been no good. I made 50.
No, I didn't see. I saw Ruth. I saw Ruth's name and I saw the picture of the wolf on the chat box, but I didn't see the animation, so I was disappointed, to be honest. But thank you, Ruth, for that as again. Beth, good morning. Educating Rita, good morning. Right, let's move on with that, because all I wanted to show you was EQ saying, I'm not coming on to be derogative, blah, blah, blah. Okay?
Always on your own because you beat every man that
So, now we'll move on.
goes with you. That's right, love. Get punched.
So this is talking about Sophie Bailey. Now, she knows what Sophie Bailey's gone through, right? She knows Sophie Bailey's history, because Sophie's said it and Sophie's talked about it enough. Do we think this is right? Now, we've called the other person out for their toxic and horrible behaviour. Are we going to start accepting this now because it's Sophie Bailey? I don't think it's fair, me. I don't think it's right, and I don't think you should be doing this. I think it's nasty and it's horrible. You know what she's gone through. You know her history, her life history. So why is this acceptable? Has anybody called this out? Has anybody mentioned this? Or are they too far? Are they still too far up her backside to say anything about it?
Smacked her. Don't mess with me, love. I'll Rocky Balboa your ass. Bunch of fives will come your way.
How long is it going to get left before somebody speaks up? All right, Alexis. People are saying Alex has done it. I might have seen it or I've missed it. I can't remember. But are we too far up her backside and too scared of her to be calling it out? Because this is where it starts, is it not? If you look, Chippy, Luke's in comments. Luke's here, is he? Oh, Luke's in their comments. Right, I see what you mean. Well, this isn't about... I'm not trying to pick on anybody, you know, I'm not trying to call anybody out. I'm just saying, as generally, are we now going to start accepting that she comes back and she starts saying shit like this? Are we? After what we've just experienced, are we not going to call it out?
Cardi, no more there, it's too much jacket. Thank you, Lynn, Bev, beautiful. What do you mean? Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have said it. No. You weren't happy with it, hence why I removed it. Oh, that's right. I've got it under the bed still. I use it as my own form of pleasure when I'm at home. I can't wait to get home to it, love. Oh, yeah, I had it stuffed. Stuffed crust inside me. So it actually still exists. It's my very own personalised, you know what? I can't go into too much detail, but if you want to lend girls, let me know. I could always make you one out of a mould or something. The best time I've ever had. Give it here now. Give it here.
She's sending people over to spam mine. Morning, JD. It doesn't matter to me. You see, you don't affect me. You can send them all over. Send them all over. Spam my chat. Say what you want. Whatever you want. It doesn't matter to me. My mods will either block them or whatever. Doesn't affect me. Say what you want. I'm not affected anymore. I'm not affected because I'm speaking the truth. And if you're reacting to my truth, you don't like it, do you? Yeah? You don't like the fact that I'm reacting to a truth. The truth is, we shouldn't be accepting the vile behaviour. And at what point, my point I'm making is, morning Sunderland. The point I'm making is, because it isn't about you, it's about, are we going to keep accepting people doing this? That's where I'm going with it. Are we going to keep accepting people saying this bullshit and getting away with it? Come to me. Hi, Chelsea. It's just, where does it start and where does it fucking stop? We've just had this with the other one. I don't know, Miss Tedious Chippy. Why did I get blocked for saying she was a wrong one? I don't know. Ask the mods. I don't know. I'm not doing it. It's the mods. So, I mean, I'm sorry, but the truth of the story is, right, We shouldn't be accepting that people are mocking people's traumas or what they've gone through in life. We shouldn't be doing it. And if that's the only way you can drag people into your room is being by like that, I think it's wrong. And I think it's disgusting. And I think you shouldn't be doing it. And I think you should have a little bit more of fucking about you. You've been on, you know, people like you have been on this app for long enough, on social media for long enough, to know that it's not acceptable.
3G printing bits on the way. Yeah, I could do that for you if you want, girls. It was a big one, Tim.
Joanne. You can't call me on that because I have called SB out for what she's done in the past. And she knows that, and SB will tell you herself. I've pulled Sophie many a time. Many times. So don't. This is not about picking sides. This is about me saying it as it is. You can't do that with me. Because I will call everybody out if I have to call everybody out. Okay? If I have to call it, I will call it. If it's current and there's a video on it, I will talk about it. You know how I work by now. You know I ain't avoiding it. So you can't even pull that shit on me.
Taxidermy, get taxidermy. Can you cope with life itself, Evil Bush? Hey, that's right, Scott.
Yeah, Sophie had a response. We'll play Sophie's response because it's just.
So in regards to me telling Sophie Bailey to hit a main artery next time, I stand by every word. Search her name and...
Will I call Haley out for using the P word? Absolutely. No racism. No transphobia. No homophobia. No racism. It's not acceptable. If anybody is doing it, they should be called out. No matter who. No matter who. Okay? Does that answer the question? No matter who it is. I have always stood by them three things. Always. I will not have transphobia, I will not have homophobia, and I will not have racism. Absolutely fucking no. So keep trying. Keep trying.
My name on the FYP and look at all the stuff she said about me. Look at how many people she's doxed, what she said about misread, what she...
If anybody, including Haley, has been racist, I haven't seen it. If they've been racist, they need calling and they will get called. Share it to me.
Said about Luke, she's called me a child abuser, a predator, she's done it all over the last year, so she can bugger off. I don't give two shiny ones if she slices, dices, whatever she...
If you're coming in, send a heart me at least. Okay? Well, I'll be calling Alex out if he was homophobic yesterday in Blasters. If he was homophobic, Alex, it's wrong, you shouldn't be doing it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Next. Don't do it, Alex. I'm friends with Alex, but I will not tolerate homophobia, transphobia, or racism. I've just told you that. So you can't pull me on it. I will call it.
If you care, then that's on you. I don't give a shiny one. Not one of you people on here, when you're all preds and you all talk about people's children and that, and sponking on Sophie's back.
Do you know what? See, this is what I mean. If this is the only way you can drag people into your rooms by saying this shit, there's something wrong with your platform.
That her children are doing that. Leave my Marshall, Corey Wilde, that she laid down and took it off her own brother who abused her. Don't come for me. Not one of yous have got a single leg to stand on. I do not give a shit. Crab paste and tears, sleeping with a 3-year-old and all.
Nobody slept with a 3-year-old. Jesus Christ. We're not going to start dragging everything, Chel. Are we going to start dragging everything you've done, EQ, from the past? Come on, seriously. If we were to drag your digital footprint up, Jesus Christ, we couldn't even repeat half of it, could we? Come on, let's be honest. We couldn't say half the stuff you've said. You have said more than most people on here, if we're being honest, so don't. That's...
Get the F out of here. You'll get no sympathy. I don't care if she lives or if she dies. Preferably the secondary. I wouldn't mind happening. When I've been wished all these things and had all these things said about me, you only have to search her name and my name in the search bar and you'll see all the disgusting things that she said about me. So don't think for 1 second that I give a shiny shite whether she unalives or not. I don't care. You will not make me feel any type of way. You can sit there trying to call me out. Oh, is anyone going to have energy? Just remember all the stuff she's done to you all and all the stuff she said to each and every one of you. And remember, every single creator that likes to go yak, 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 the things that they've said. And I'll list them all again and again and again and again and again and again and again. So go and address Levi Marshall, who said that a child spunked on her back.
Well, I'm not going to listen to any more of that shit. All I'm saying is, you can't say 1 minute, I'm not coming back to be poisonous, I'm not coming back to be this, I'm not coming to be that, telling you, you just have. So, the people that sit around with her, okay, need to call out her behaviour. You've called Dan's out, which was horrible, disgusting, nasty, vile, some of the worst stuff we've ever heard on here. Now you need to start calling this one out for her fucking words and what she's saying to people. Because it always starts at the beginning. Are we going to wait to the end before we call it out? No, we did that last time with Dan, did we not? So get her called out, start speaking up, friends or no friends, don't care who it is, what your position is with her, she needs calling out for what she's fucking saying.
Got to say, no one gives a fuck what Luke has to say. I can tell you why, because when it was said to me, it wasn't mentioned. It wasn't mentioned. So did it have to be? I'm going to sit back though. I'm going to watch.
I'm not going to really speak on Cockapoo, but Cockapoo, because I've said my piece on Cockapoo. Cockapoo goes wherever the fucking limelight is. Was all I fucking said.
Did it have to be said to Sophie Bailey for him to say something?
Wherever it's relevant, she pops up.
That's where I'm at the point where I don't give a shit what their opinions are. I don't give a shit what they call out, what they don't. Because he said the worst of the worst and they went along with it. Like I said, until it got to the blaster.
Nobody's perfect on here, including myself. Nobody's perfect. But have you got a GoFundMe for me kids' Easter eggs? No, not yet, Laura. Do you want to donate to it, Laura? Laura's going to donate to the Easter egg fund, everybody. Well done, Laura. Thank you. You start the process off, Laura. Do you want to start it off, Laura? There's nobody on here. There's not one person on here anymore can talk to me about money on here or gifting. Not one here. Not from what I've seen. Yes, Angel. Not one of you can do it anymore because I've seen. You pulled me for receiving money that I never even asked for. I never even asked for it, knew nothing about it, and I received money. Yeah? Very generous of the people that did that. Yeah? And then, after you tried to drag me for it, and still try and drag me for it, you're all sat there, either doing live pro, telling everybody about the new TikTok rules, about how much you need to keep your live pro, how much it's going to cost you to keep your live pro, so everybody's forewarned and forearmed. Do you know what I mean? Don't come to me with your bullshit about money on here. You all put your gifts on. You all battle. You all box battle. You all beg for fucking money on here. Not one of you can pull me. Not one of you. You're full of shit. Because I'm a smaller creator or a smaller streamer than you are, you think you can fucking bully me about money. Fuck off. Fuck off. I am given what I don't. Have you seen me asking for anything this morning? Absolutely not. Do I come on and say, I need to earn so much money? I've packed my job in to earn. I have to get so much money now. I've packed my job in. Oh, I need it now. It's my job. No, I don't fucking do that. Do you know why I don't do that? Because that'd be begging. I don't do that shit. You lot do that shit. And then think you can call me out for receiving money I never even asked for? Fuck yourselves. The lot of you. Fuck yourselves. How about that? How about that? Fuck yourselves. You're pre-warning people right now. The first thing they did, yeah, and tell you all about Live Pro and how much money they need to keep their Live Pro. Yeah? That isn't because you need that information. That's because they need to tell you that information because they need that from you. Not the other way around. Not the other way around.
And it started touching them, and then they didn't like it anymore. So they, to me, in my opinion, they stand on absolutely nothing. As far as Angry Bird, she has gone at everyone since she's come back. First day, Corey, spitting at her phone, calling him names, thought Corey was going to bite. No one bit.
By the way, my son doesn't really, just so your information, my son doesn't really like chocolate, to be fair. Very rare. He's still got some of his Christmas chocolate left. We very rarely buy him it, to be fair. You know what I mean? We buy him clothes and stuff, so.
She's mentioned me here and there. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what you do or what you say. Couldn't care less. You're nothing for me on this app anyway. Now Sophie Bailey, she wants the reaction. She wants the clap back. She wants to be back in the center of the drama, back and forth. And I agree with what Sophie's saying as far as, well, look, you know, if you're going to say this about Dan, then you got to say it about Angry Bird. Well, sorry. I fucking don't know why.
You see, this is where you're wrong, Una. Remember when you told Sobriety Jack to Isris and now you have the audacity to speak on EQ? You show me one video where I told him to do that. One video. What I told him was to go off. He said he was going to go do something. I said, just go do it. A flippant comment, and I apologised for it. So, again, we've gone through that. It's old stuff. It was what it was. And I learnt from that. Do you know what I mean? You lot, and you that you support, don't learn from it, do they? And you still sit there and support that shit. And jump around the app, talking on their behalf. That's what you do. So keep going. Keep going.
I call him by his name. So I agree. They're not going to call out. They're not going to call her out. You know what they're going to say? They're not going
to... Current climate is... You haven't heard out bad coming out of my mouth. Current climate.
Show the video. They're going to say, we don't agree with what she said.
It's amazing.
But...
when you speak up, people always say, oh, I like people that are just honest. I like honesty. I like a bit of honesty in my life. I like people that are straight and forward with you. When you're straight and forward and speak about them, they don't like it, do they? They don't fucking like it. Why they don't like it? Because it don't fucking suit them.
What can we do? Take it up with her.
Affected.
That's what they'll say. If they show the clip and they say, you know...
sorry, I mean sorry. I don't say sorry easily. When I say sorry, hey, one of the emanations come up a dog. Hey, thank you, Sarah. Morning, Rita. When I say sorry, I mean it. Unlike most people on here. I don't say sorry just for views. I don't say sorry for thingy. I am not a perfect person. I get things wrong. Morning, Mags. And I don't repeat my behaviour. You're right. I would never do that again. So I learn from my mistakes. Morning, Annie-Ann. I learn from mistakes. And that's what people should do. So all the mistakes people have made, they keep doing them and keep repeating them. Miss H, good morning. How are you? I haven't seen you for ages. Priestess, good morning. Grow and learn. You learn from your mistakes. We teach our children that they can make mistakes, but they have to learn from them. Yeah, I do on it. Current climate should be using common decency, absolutely. In the current climate, we've learnt that we do not tolerate on this app certain things. Okay? Most of the app is calling out a certain person right now for what they've done and what they've said because it was horrible and unforgivable. Right? That's what we've learnt from that, yeah? That we don't accept it as a whole. And we're now seeing somebody else who thinks they can come on and do it. We've seen it with Rickster thinking he can say things. The things that he said to Kate, the things he said about somebody's family. Welcome back, Kate. Are we going to start accepting all this shit? I don't think we should be accepting all this shit. Yeah, it's not what was said, it's who was said it. Yeah. DD, good morning. Hypocrites! Absolutely, Dana. Hypocrite.
Oh, Angry Bird, you shouldn't have said that. And that's all they're going to do. They're not going against her. I'll tell you that right now. They are too scared of her. They're scared that if she starts again,
All right, Maria.
And she gangs up with fucking violence perpetrator, then one, they're scared of all the shit that's going to come out. And two, I don't think they want that battle again. They don't to say, no one gives a fuck what Luke has to say. I can tell you why, because when it was said to me, it wasn't mentioned. It wasn't mentioned. So did it have to be, I'm going to sit back though, I'm going to watch. Did it have to be said to Sophie Bailey for him to say something? That's why
I do believe it's up to an individual to forgive, right? It's not me to tell you to forgive somebody or to whatever. It's not for me to tell you. Morning, Anna Sanj. It's not for me to tell somebody they shouldn't forgive somebody. Morning, Pocket Rocket. They shouldn't forgive somebody, right? It's up to an individual to forgive. All right, that's their right. Yeah. Even if everybody else don't like it, it's still their right. What I don't accept is that you still allow people to speak shit and say derogative stuff and not call it out. That's what I don't believe. I don't believe we should be doing that. I think we should be calling it out. So, defamation, I will never forgive you for singing. Stevie, good morning. How are you, love?
I'm at the point where I don't give a shit what their opinions are. I don't give a shit what they call out, what they don't. Because he said the worst of the worst and they went along with it. Like I said, until it got to the blaster and it started touching them and then they didn't like it.
That's Alex's right, isn't it? If someone said something derogative to Alex has the right to say, well, I forgive you. The app might not forgive you, but I do. Everybody's got that right because that's a personal thing. That's a personal thing. But as a whole, we should be calling out bad, rotten behaviour. So my point I'm trying to make this morning is, how long is it before we start saying, no, I'm not disagreeing with you. Not disagreeing with you at all. I just think, Mama, boys, thank you very much. I saw that one. Yeah, what Gracie said was horrible. I don't think Gracie should have said that. Again, I'm not Muslim, so I can't be offended by it, but I don't like what she said. I was married to a Muslim woman, so I don't like what she said at all. I disagreed with everything she said. She's been called out for it. I think everybody should have spoke up about it. I wasn't on the app at the time. She was just mocking Faith once. She was mocking Faith. She's entitled to her opinion, but she doesn't have to voice it on an app. You're entitled to your opinion. Look, we all have opinions about things that we don't say on an app. Yeah, we don't make it public. We can all do that. We all have them thoughts. We all have thoughts where we say, you know what, people might not like this thought, but that's my thought. It's a personal thought. But it doesn't mean you have to come online and say it. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to come online and say it. Yes, viewers hold the power, not the creators.
Anymore. So they, to me, in my opinion, they stand on absolutely nothing. As far as Angry Bird, she has gone at everyone since she's come back. First day, Corey, spitting at her phone, calling him names.
We've repeated that. Talia talks about Pockets leaving the agency. Rickster goes at Pockets cooking with John. I was also in the agency, but left with Pockets, this fucking agency.
Broke me a little bit doing that. Devastated me. You made me realise how I can't trust anybody.
Hey, John, sorry, beautiful. John, I don't know what you're saying go get him for when he's your mate. You put a request into leave because you're his mate, so you're like a little sheep. And also did it, like, we've been nothing but lovely to you as well. We met you in person, you were really nice, I really liked you. And then you stabbed us in about you didn't tell us why you left. You just thought, you know what, Pockets is my...
Again, I'll repeat for those that didn't listen. Like Susan. If people are saying derogative, horrible shit, they should be called out. I didn't say anybody's names. I said if anybody is saying horrible, disgusting, vile stuff, mocking people's life traumas, or mocking people's looks, mocking trans people, mocking doing homophobia, transphobia, racism, mocking people's traumas, none of that shit should be happening. My point I'm trying to make is, how long is it before we call it out when people are doing it? Are we going to leave it for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month before it gets worse before we call it? Or are we going to start calling it from the beginning? That's the whole point of this. Whole point. Someone's coming onto an app, and they start being derogative and nasty and horrible and saying shitty things. Are we not going to start calling it straight away like we should have been doing before? HC is also a person that keeps getting away with it. Well, HC, if she's doing things, needs calling out. Absolutely. And if HC, I haven't seen it, if HC is being racist, then HC needs calling on being racist. If EQ's doing it, if Luke's doing it, if Red's doing it, if I'm doing it, if whoever's doing it needs calling out. Do they not? Before it gets too bad. Before it gets to a point where we're just getting that fucking affected by it and leaving it too long. We just can't leave it too long. I don't want to know if he's on early. Sorry. I'm not interested.
Mate, I'm going to do it too. I think you're out of order, John. I think you're a man with no morals. I really do. So, you know what I mean? Even though you don't go live and you don't earn any diamonds, that's fine.
But you don't...
It's just the principle, like, what? That's, you know what I mean, John? Why would you do that?
We've never hurt you. We've never done anything to either of you. We've supported you. You came to my
You're supporting your friend.
He's got the road.
Come on, would you? If you jumped off a cliff, would you?
It's funny how they go at everybody. These two in it, Rickster and Talia. They go at everybody, don't they? If they've got a problem with somebody, they just absolutely rinse the hell out of them. They absolutely drag them all over the place and give them such a negative name. Now, I don't like what Pockers, John, and the other one did towards Annette. No, I think, you've got a point, Queen Blessing, haven't you? You can't expect him to call it just right there and then. But my point I'm trying to make this morning is how long do we leave it when somebody's been derogative and negative and horrible? How long is it we leave it before we call it out? That's the whole point of this. That was the whole point of it. These two are just dragging members of their agency. We've seen it before. We've seen the behaviour. It's constant with these, isn't it?
You're with him, John.
Yeah, but Bridgie, this isn't about Ricky's fight with DG. This is because we talked to Dan. It's pathetic.
Talia has got nice teeth. I just want to say this as well, while I'm in your box. I absolutely fucking love Evil Queen now. Look, I really do, man. I think she's fucking brilliant.
Excuse me, can you not say that publicly, okay?
Well, I do love her. I really know. She asked me for,
6 weeks off. I came back and I made it quite clear to everybody. I will not be making phone calls. I will not be asking permission to speak up. I will be speaking on everything if it needs speaking on. And I will keep doing that. I will keep speaking on things that I feel need speaking on, no matter who they are. No matter who they are. That's not me trying to be cocky or clever. Just saying, that's my thing from now on. My job on here, so to speak, is to give an opinion, talk about situations and move on. That does not mean I should be selective. Which is where I was going. I was being a little bit selective at one point. No more. Hey, so good morning. Because I was too bothered about friendships, etc., etc. No. FYP, it gets talked about, we move on. I don't drag people for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. Okay? I give an opinion and move on. And that's what I'm going to keep doing. And I don't care if it upsets people. I don't care if it bothers people. I don't give two fucks. And that's not me being cocky. Like I said, I'm not being cocky. Not being anything. I'm just saying it as it is. I think more people need to keep fucking doing it. There's too little done on this app to call things out when they're happening. So, yeah, well, I'm just being honest with myself, defamation. I'm just being honest. Just trying to be honest with myself. That I went down that rabbit hole of giving a shit what people thought about what I had to say. And I'm not doing it anymore. No, I didn't, Casey. I haven't seen that. I don't see everything. Only what people share or what I actually see myself if I've got time to scroll through everything. So I have a lot of people blocked on this app. I'm not like most people on here. I don't keep friendships open when I don't like somebody. If I don't like somebody, I block them so I don't get to see the stuff. So, you know what I mean?
I would do. She phoned me and said she needed anything. I'd definitely be there for her, man. You know what I mean? Big up Evil Queen.
I don't want to make views out of this, John. I just want people to be loyal. And like, this is like the second or third live Pockers has done about us and thrown us under the bus. And you must admit, John, aren't you like a bit disappointed in your friend? Like, you see how much I supported him on Sunday, and how I was like, come on, Pockers, and I pushed him to qualify, and I gifted him.
If you had moles,
don't you feel embarrassed? Don't you feel embarrassed?
You would have been calling him out for what he's done. He's in the wrong. You know he's in the wrong. You know he is. Hey, Briggy, listen, I'm gonna have to block you. Do you know what, Briggy? You came in, you supported me. You was always there. Next thing you know, you just turned completely.
What comments? What comments?
You're right, Queen Blessing. This is all I wanted to point out. Anybody that ever joins this agency and then wants to leave, no matter what the reason is, it's always negative. It's always an issue. It's not a case of just get out and see you later, bye. They have to come on and that's a good word. Convince people that person that's leaving is such a bad person. I don't believe it. Sorry, I don't believe it. I've seen how you two work. Absolutely don't believe it at all. I think you're a pair of bullshitters. And I think you're constantly negative towards people. You're horrible to people. You say a lot of shit about people. You drag people for no fucking reason. And I just don't like either of you, to be honest with you. Just don't like you.
100% now.
If he says something very cryptic, Nikki joins the box to announce EQ, told SB to go. We've seen that. AB says, see who holds the energy for abhorrent behaviour.
I've been handed something else.
Sky Blue, good morning. Is this a long clip?
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that was a bit fucking cryptic, Alex.
Sorry, me and Blaster spoke about
it. I know what...
That account didn't appear in that place until it was getting called out.
Greelings, you could have heard me before you said that, but I agree. None of us are perfect on here. Nobody is perfect on here. Everybody has either said something that they regret or they've said something they shouldn't have said. Every one of us. Every one of us. But you know what the difference is? Is whether you can own it and learn from it. That's the difference. That's the fucking difference.
And, do you know what? I'll explain it to you, it's easier. You'll understand then.
Yeah, okay. Explain it to us, because I think I know what you're on about.
Yeah.
I'll pin you.
My husband's coming up the stairs. He was buried in the patio just a minute ago. Give us 1 second.
Ha! You're like in the chat, you don't know, do you? Piss off. All I'm going to say to you is anyway, right, I'll tell you now.
Big up the blaster.
You've been looking for someone for a certain period of time on this app, and I think I've located it. So, you've all been wondering who this one individual used to jump in all the boxes, and that's all I say. I think we've located who they are. So there you go. All in due course. I'm making sure I've got everything ready to out it. Just it's not Evil Avocado. Evil Avocado's Luke the Judge.
If you don't follow Miss H, give her a follow. She's going to be doing TikTok shop soon.
No, I know what account you're on about.
So I've seen the talk that Evil Avocado was one of two people. Is that right? Is that what they're saying now? Alex would never be cryptic.
Everyone's going hungry guy. No. I'm not giving out away.
Not me, Miss H. She's pinned.
I'm not giving out away.
You reckon? I remember I said that I thought it was what's her name? The T. I thought it was the T. But there is a lot of guesswork around it. Unless you've got actual proof, then I think, I don't know. You need proof, don't you?
Tim is Betty Dave.
Come on, guys, keep getting. You're going to get blasted up the popular. Come on, keep the chat coming. Come on.
Because that the original Evil Avocado, it said a lot of nasty, horrible shit, right? It did a lot of horrible stuff, yeah? And I think that if you're going to put that on somebody's name, you've got to be very careful. You do have to be careful. Unless you've got proof, you're going to have to be careful. Because I don't think that's fair. But, who am I?
Hi, Nikki.
Hi, love. I've just read somebody put in your comments that
it wouldn't surprise me if it turns out to be somebody that is really innocent on here. You know, they act all innocent, they never do anything wrong. That's probably the person behind the evil avocado. Somebody who we would never expect. Boss lady, thank you. And who was that? Arena Richardson, thank you. Melanie, thank you. You know what I mean? You do need proof. I think you do need proof if you're going to put something that bad on somebody's name. But I do think it probably turn out that it's somebody, when it eventually comes out, because it probably will eventually, that it'll be somebody that we never expected in the slightest because they're so nice on the app. Do you know what I mean?
apparently, Sophie Bailey said she had SH'd. Apparently,
Yeah.
I think Luke, the judge, got accused at one time. There's so many people being accused of it. I think the blonde hairline and the lack of hair gives it away. Yes, but Miss Flowerpot, right? This is why we did a screenshot. Miss Baguette, I'll tell you. Where is Miss Baguette nowadays, by the way? I haven't seen her for ages. Oh, Katie. Katie's in the box. Hello, Katie. You're still moving. Hello.
Hiya, sorry, my washing machine's on a fast spin. Can you hear me?
That's what she says. Yeah. All right. Hi, Katie. Yeah.
All I'll say is everyone can have their own opinions. I'm not sticking up for anyone, but unless you've got proof of something, and I mean proof, not just I've seen this or I've heard this, then you can't run around saying that Evil Avocado is somebody, because just imagine that was being put onto your name, how you would feel.
Yeah.
As people in the comments as well, like you've just said, Chippy, it could be someone that we think's totally innocent. Like, can you imagine if it's somebody that has never been in a box before, that doesn't really comment or anything like that? How would you feel as a person from the comments just sat and being accused of that, and what that is going to do to your mental health or anything like that?
Yeah, it will all come out in the wash.
I am not sat on the washing machine, no.
Full spin, sorry.
Yeah, but you're saying it was outed a long time ago. Was there actually any proof? It was just, and I'm not being funny, but I wouldn't listen to a word that Dad Wing says. But I said it yesterday all day. Please observe and listen to what you're being told and what you're seeing, because it isn't always truth. In any live, you know, I'm not saying that this is aimed at certain people or anything like that, but people are running with a narrative because their favourite creator or someone that they think that they trust is saying, I've seen proof of this, or this is fact, when in fact it isn't fact. Fuck off, Miss Flowerpot. I'm going back to my washing machine. Bye.
See you later. Katie doesn't always get in the box, you know. Polly's still loading. I don't know if you know you're in the box, but yes, still loading. Taking forever. I'm going to disconnect you because you're not coming in. It's taking forever.
apparently EQ has told her to just
cut an after
next time.
No, I know you won't be unkind.
Nah, that's fail. That's fail.
It's really, really disturbing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I just think nobody's learning anything, are they?
Yeah, I haven't, to be honest, I haven't seen anything like that. I've been on phone calls all afternoon.
Yeah, I've not seen it.
I've seen to my husband, so I haven't seen anything like that.
We don't need to know about that, thank you.
Yeah. But that's what I've been doing, so I haven't really seen that. If that is the case, then I think it's vile and it's disgusting. I hope Sophie's okay.
Yeah, so do I, poor girl. Anyway, I just thought I'd
thank you, Caroline.
Let you know.
Yeah.
I'll drop down, my love.
Okay, thank you.
All right, sweetheart.
Right, that's nearly finished.
Adam. So obviously, one thing I don't condone on this app is any kind of DV situations. I never will. I don't agree with it as someone who's been through that. No, especially when it's man on woman, because men are obviously a lot more powerful. They have that bit of extra strength than we do because of their testosterone, and we have estrogen.
Yeah, you got to remember, right, that in the big picture, right, a lot of people will say things to bait people for getting on the FYP. Still doesn't make it right. Still don't make it right. Because if they're not on the FYP, they don't get talked about, the platforms don't get pushed out. So the FYP can be a very negative place because, yeah, I agree, says he. Even if you don't like Sophie, as a person, that's fair enough. But should she still have them things said about her? No, she shouldn't.
Okay. Now, obviously, Dan said
no idea, Marshmallow,
that he bit the woman. But I'm confused because I contacted the court. And I'm going to show you the information that I was given. Because obviously all this stuff is public information. Anyone can access it. All you have to do is ask.
It's fair enough up today, is it? She gets a lot of shit. I mean, she has done a lot of shit, but I think she's tried to warn it, hasn't she now? I think she's tried to warn it.
Right, bear with me.
Yeah, I think she's warned it. Also, she's talking about DAN, yeah.
2 accounts of assault by beating.
Like we said, didn't we, earlier, Upsy Daisy? If you learn from your mistakes, that's fine. You know? I think if you do something that you've done something in the past, but you've learned from it, that's fine. We can't really criticise people for learning from mistakes, yeah? Current climate and all that. Maybe, Papa. Maybe. Like I say, none of us are totally innocent.
Weird charge. And to confirm that it is the right case.
We don't run it.
Here.
No one's perfect, thanks.
You can see the information.
Island Girl.
We had a lovely C11 message. We had a lovely forward and back about it.
So this was 31st of the 1st, 24.
With exactly what the condition. So obviously the name. This was when he was at court, 31st of January 2024. He had a community order made. He had to take part in a maximum of 25 days rehabilitation activity. That could be for drinking, I don't know. Unpaid work, 130 hours of unpaid work in a year he had to do. Compensation of £100, which I'm assuming went to one of the victims or both. And then you can see here as well.
Pay your rent!
Sorry, I did it in screenshots, sorry. Restraining order was made.
The question I asked, right, about one of his convictions was the taking a car without consent, drunk driving. Yeah? Took a car, drunk driving, drink driver, right, which is bad enough. He got his punishment for it. He'd gone to an address, caused some damage, and at the end of that, in the news article, it said he also got a restraining order against him. Why would you get a restraining order against you on a TWOC? Why? surely a restraining order would be so that you can't go back to the... You have to ask why and where and who was that restraining order against, for him, against, you know what I mean?
So they were obviously the punishment for doing so. But I responded back, said they didn't mention what the charge was for, and then that was when they responded and said assault by beating, 2 counts of assault by beating.
Absolutely, Priestess, I agree.
Now, I always said from day one this story didn't add up to me. It never did. There you have it.
A court report of DAN.
As a mistake.
Problem. Sage the man.
So obviously, one thing I don't condone on this app is any kind of DV situations. And
that's okay.
Sort of thoughts on
Oh, this is mad. This is mad. When did we start listening to this guy? Butterfly Girl. Good morning.
Hi, Chippy. I just wanted to say that assault by beating, in the eyes of the law, just means like you could just make somebody feel like you're going to beat them.
Oh, does it?
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I don't know.
It doesn't actually mean physically beating. It just means that if somebody fears that you are going to do that,
right,
then that is what you can be charged with.
Oh, so you're saying, so someone's saying he bit one of them, so would that be the same thing?
It could be.
Right.
But what I'm trying to say is, like, it doesn't have to be physical. As long as somebody thinks that you're going to hurt them.
Oh, so people saying you're incorrect. I don't know. I can honestly say I don't know. I would have said assault. What was it? What was the offence again? Sorry.
Assault by beating.
Assault by beating. Assault would mean you'd physically touch somebody, would it not? And the assault.
Oh, I thought that as well, but it's actually not.
Right. Well, people are going to come in now because I don't know. Butterfly. That's the truth.
No worries. I just wanted to say that anyway.
Right.
I'm going to drop now.
Right. Okay, love. All right. Well, thanks anyway. Okay.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't know. So I would have thought, Donna, thank you. Mac, thank you. The ammunitions didn't come up, sorry. No, it has been direct physical, so you can poke someone on an arm now and it's assault. Probably. She's correct. I don't know. So with some are saying she's correct, some are saying she's not. So I don't know. I'll have to have a look at it. I'll have to have a look. So I don't really like going that deep into things, to be honest with you. He's done what he's done. It is what it is. But I know people are trying to show that the person he is, that's what they're trying to show, I think. So common assault involves the fear of violence. Right, okay. It's got me, I don't know. I'd have to have a look. It's a long time since I were in trouble with the law.
Yeah, this whole ordeal. So basically, and please, I don't want anyone to interrupt me. Just let me finish what I have to say, and then
we'll talk.
Yeah, if that's okay. So, I always thought to myself, what is the common denominator between the people that were originally doxed? Alex, Red, Luke, Cockapoo, and EQ. Now, the one common.
Right, so remember them names, right?
Denominator that I can see that someone that will have all the information of all these people is Red herself. Now, listen to this.
Nah. Again, like Miss Red or not, right? There is no way that honestly, the shit that come out of his mouth there, there's no way that Red's involved in any of that shit. Not a chance. No. He's been smoking something and it ain't weed. Fucking hell. Oh, my word. Fucking... let's not forget, what did he say about Rebecca Buckley, is her name? Remember what he said about her? Remember all the other stuff he said? This guy's just fucking absolutely... Nah, he's off his trolley. Bye.
That's the problem now.
Alex tells all on Puddle Duck, another TD mod and supporter. Right?
And especially like Puddle Duck as well. She's like, oh, guys, yeah. She goes live in the morning saying, oh, yeah, I've told people about this. No, you ain't. You ain't told people the truth, so shut your mouth, Jane. Oh. Fucking Jane. Oh. Fucking weirdo. Oh. You're all fucking weirdos, a lot of you. Absolute bunch of fucking weirdos. Still in hospital, but you was the husband, weren't you, Jane? You was Simon. Call me hello and I like the messages.
Jane,
you weirdo.
Simon, what?
But that's not everything that you've done, innit? You've also left your ex-partner in shit and piss, didn't you? And many other things as well, didn't you, Jane? Many, many other things. Oh. Lied about a man could have ruined his life. Anything else you want to know about Jane?
Oh.
So, you crack on. You bunch of weirdos. A lot of you. Absolute bunch of weirdos.
Oh, Jane.
That's the problem now, the runner. And especially like Puddle Duck as well. She's like, oh, guys, yeah. She goes live in the morning saying, oh, yeah, I've told people about this. No, you ain't. You ain't told people the truth, so shut your mouth, Jane.
Oh. Right. Who's Jane? Puddle Duck, apparently. Just tell him straight. No crumbs left there. Oh, Jane.
6 million diamonds a month.
Pearl is live telling the community the new rules for Live Pro.
Because bound from that, I come on screen with me face and I can make a setup. Do you know what I'm saying? So, I can have a white back screen, 325k a week. That's a lot of go, and that is a lot of...
What? So to keep Live Pro, right? To keep Live Pro, the new rules are you need to make 6 million a week. Is that right? That can't be right, surely. 325k a week. That can't be right. That's a month. 325k a month. Even in a year, that's ridiculous. 1.6 million. How much is 1.6 million? That can't be right. That can't be right. Morning, Alicia. 1.6 a month. How much does that equate to in money? A month. Can somebody work it out? I think you just go on Google and work it out. A lot. It's about 15k a month. Even 15k a month, I think that is a lot to ask any community. 15k a month. Wow. At 15k a month, I would do 6 months and never come on the app again. I would just save it all, never come on the app again, and just go retire. Fuck me. What? Oh, man. Bye to your Live Pros.
I've gone a lot of diamonds.
I'd pay all my debts. I have. Do you know my debts. I'd get a new car and I'd fucking go on holiday. Absolutely. Mad, innit?
What I'm saying.
Wow.
That's a lot of gold.
Absolutely. I can't disagree, Lucy. I can't disagree. People have the cheek to go at me for being gifted money. Gifted. Not asked for. Not hinted at. Hiya, Tracy Mounty. How are you? I think even... Look, if you're making £500 a week, I think you should be happy with that. You should be more than happy with that. That's a living. £500 a week is a living. Yeah? Every million is about 10k. 7 to 8k a month on average. So if we said it's anywhere between 7 to 10k a month, that's mad. We should never be expecting anybody to pay for that for us. A lot of these people that are on TikTok, and I can't speak for everybody, obviously, but I would say that most people on TikTok are average people. Yeah? Work part-time, maybe work full-time in pretty remedial jobs, as in you're not earning a fortune, you're on PIP, you're on disabilities, whatever it is, yeah? But people are probably living hand to mouth, or whatever you call it, you know, where they... So every penny you get, you should be grateful for. I think you should be grateful for every penny you get, whether that's you make £1 or £10, you know what I mean? I think you should be grateful for that. I think you shouldn't be asking people for everything or expecting it. I don't think you should expect anything. And this is not about Pearl, it's just about anybody in general, you know what I mean? Just about in general. I think you should be grateful for it. And you've got to remember, right, what is Live Pro? Live Pro is an event created by TikTok itself to rinse people of the fucking money, yeah? Basically, right? That's to get money out of people, right? It's an excuse. It's an in-app money-making scheme, right? Yeah, that's all it is. The badge you get is bullshit. It's a bullshit badge. It means nothing. It doesn't change a person. It doesn't alter a person. It does fuck all for anybody. You're paying for something that TikTok designed to rinse money out of you in the first fucking place. Yeah? It means fuck all. It means fuck all. And this is not against, again, this is not a dig at anybody, but you get that Live Pro badge and then you don't want to use your accounts because you don't want them bananaed. You know what I mean? Makes no fucking sense, does it? What did you pay for? Nothing. You paid for nothing. You actually bought nothing. You bought nothing, paid for nothing, you threw your money down the pan. That's what you did. And that's not about Pearl, it's just about Live Pro in general. This is about Live Pro, not Pearl, okay? But that's it. You paid for a bullshit badge that got you nothing. I know it's a sense of community, a sense of getting somebody to somewhere and a big up and all that. I get that, but it is a bullshit thing at the end of the day. So why are they asking for more and more and more? They did this with fucking subscriptions. They naffed subscriptions up, didn't they? They naffed it up because they got greedy. They wanted more money out of people. And we saw communities like mine. I had 200 subscribers, just went. Because I don't want people having to pay £10 a month for a subscription. So I think that's way too much. Way too much. So, you know what I mean? Levine, good morning. Hey, Amy. Anyway.
Let's go on to Dan.
Pockers, this is for you.
Then they have to then.
He spoke to his father on the live.
Stop me. Nobody should be bringing Luke's father up. What Luke's father has done or whatever is nothing to do with Luke. Do not bring Luke's father up. That's not fair. It's not right. I'm not even going to watch this. People's families, right, what they do is no fucker's business. All right? I know a little bit about what Luke's had to put up in his life. He shouldn't have to put up with fucking people coming on an app and talking about his father. All right? End of story. I'm moving on.
Get back to where I was about.
People sitting making out the effect.
Pearl talks about just Nana and talks about Dan. That will be my clip, and I did not clip it to make out she was rinsing her community. I got what I got. I got what I got and posted.
Affected when affected my ass, that's how much she was affected, when they can still come to you or come to somebody who's come to you. And again, if I'm affected by anything, I just won't watch it, because then I'd be a barefaced liar saying I'm affected, and if I'm watching it, I'm a liar. I ain't affected. How many times do I have to say this? I'm not saying nothing wrong, Kim. I'm just having me say, I can still come on here and be real because of the program. I'm still coming on here. I'm still going to be real.
That technically isn't right. That technically isn't a correct statement, I don't think, because you can't be real on your Live Pro account. You're too scared to use your Live Pro account in case it gets banana, because you know you say things against community guidelines. And you do things against community guidelines that you can be reported for, so that's not a correct statement. The correct statement would be, you're too scared to use your Live Pro now, you have to act differently. That would be a truer statement. You can't be a bully and go at the people like you do and shout and scream like you do on your Live Pro account. And that's, again, what I'm saying is Live Pro is a bullshit thing. Because now she can't act how she wants to do on that Live Pro account. I'm not fake. I'm not bullshitting about that, am I? That's right. She doesn't want to use that. So, and Just Nana, I think people should just leave Just Nana alone now. Bank Pro. I think Just Nana should be left alone. We've all seen what she's had to put up with. We've all seen what she's had to go through and listen to. I do think Just Nana has a right to listen to what she wants to listen to on this app. If she wants to cam to somebody that's talking about her and she feels she's being bullied by them because she wants to hear it firsthand by cam toing, then I think she's got every right to do that. I don't see the criticism. I do get the bit about if you're affected. I do get, if you're affected, why would you want to watch it? I think the answer to that for me is because you want to see it firsthand instead of secondhand. You don't want to see a clipped replay. You want to see it firsthand, what's actually being said, because it gives you a better picture of what's being said. Gives you the true picture in the context as well. Curiosity as well, yeah, of course. So if someone's talking bad about you, how many times have any of you ghost watched somebody from the outside because you don't want to go in the live, but you're interested in what they're saying? Either because you don't like them or because you're interested in what they're saying because it's about you. How many of you done that? Loads of us have done it. There are rooms I will not go in. I don't want to be in the rooms. But I might ghost watch them because maybe I'm watching telly at home and I'm just ghost watching. Do you know what I mean? I'm just flicking through, ghost watching, and then I get stuck because I'm like, oh, hold on, what are they saying? They mentioned my name. So I'm going to listen to it because I want to know what they said. I don't want to hear it secondhand, I'm going to listen to it. That's what we do, is it not? But I do believe it's time Just Nana were left alone. The derogative name calling was stopped. And let her get on with what she's doing, and you get on with what you're doing, no matter who it is that's saying it. That be Pearl, be Luke, be Red, be me, be fucking Alex, be whoever it is. Whoever it is, just leave her alone. I think she's had enough shit to put up with. Just leave her alone now. That's where I'm at with it. Just leave her alone. Know what I mean? Well, what I'd say Queen Blessing is, I think we'll pin that, right? Just Nana's come in. I've seen her come in. Morning, Just Nana. If there's a problem between you two, would it not just be as easy to message each other and have a conversation about it? Have a conversation about it. Because at the height of time, maybe people blame people for things that weren't their fault or whatever, you know what I mean? So... But the mocking of Just Nana needs to stop for me. It just needs to fucking stop now. Morning, Vic. I think you're both nice people, Queen Blessing, you and Just Nana. So I think maybe a little message between you both to sort it out would actually be better than doing it in a box or wherever, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? You can have a proper conversation then. Yeah. And Queen, I know you as well as I know anybody else. Yeah. From your behaviour on here and stuff. You know, you mod for people and you're always supportive of people. I think you're a decent person. And I think that Just Nana's a decent person too and is the same level as you. So I think a conversation between you both might sort something out. That's my thought. All right.
Do you know what I'm saying? So that's what I will keep saying time and time and time again. And for people turning around and saying, nice person, lovely person, doesn't get in the drama, why are you sending people out to get all the screen recordings to bring back to you in your community that you do not want to affect? Right? To me...
She's allowed. The simple version of that is she's allowed. She can do what she likes. Just like you can. Just like everybody else can. She can do what she likes. I just think this is another way of getting at people when you don't need to. Just stop. Just everybody fucking stop. Just stop. What does it matter to you? What does it matter in the whole fucking picture if she's cam 2-ing or not cam 2-ing? It doesn't really matter, does it? It's just bullshit for me. Just leave her alone.
Load of BS. And I can spell them 2 words, right? A load of BS. sly, underhanded, dirty trick.
You cannot spell BS. Lying. You can't spell BS. It's an abbreviation.
That was what was going on there. Do not tell me it's like that what went on yesterday with all of that, what was going on with that thing in Edinburgh. People were saying come to it. I didn't want to see none of that because it would have affected us, and that's when you can truly tell somebody is affected when they won't go and watch something. End of. Fact. Stop sitting making...
So, why do people come to, all right? Why do people send people into people's lives? We've seen it this morning, people sending people into my live, yeah? Numerous people have done it. They don't like something I'm saying, so they come to me to see what I'm saying, or they send people into my life to try and troll me, right? So why are you doing that? If you're not bothered, why are you doing that? Why are people doing that? Not just Pearl, I'm not about Pearl. I'm just in general, why do people do that then? If it's not good for Nana, and she shouldn't be doing it, why are other people doing it? You all do it. You all cam to. I've seen people where they're cam to in a cam tour that's cam to in a cam tour. Why? Yeah. Why do you then go into lives that you don't like the creator? You're going to the lives and get in the box. Oh, I'm saying it with chest. Alex. You're guilty, Alex. Always guilty. A cam tour that cam tour is a cam tour that's cam tour in a cam tour. That's cam tour to cam tour to start with a cam tour that's an original cam tour. Tell me about it. Look, at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, let's stop blaming people for bullshit. All right? If you're talking about somebody, they have a right to listen to you. They have a right to cam to you. They have a right to fucking listen in for many reasons. And one of them reasons may be that they want it first hand rather than second hand. Okay? And in the big picture of this app, it's fucking nothing. It's nothing. It's bullshit. I just it's just all bullshit. It's just all bullshit. I don't like cam doing, but it's all bullshit. It's just all bullshit. It's all excuses and bullshit. Fucking everyone does it. Everybody, Mama G. Everyone.
Sincere when you're doing this, because to me, if you're not sincere,
Millsy, what were you doing in a box?
then it makes me think that you're more worried about your reputation than the people that you've actually harmed. So I think when you come up and take accountability, you have to, first of all, clarify what accountability actually means to you, what specific actions it is you're talking about that you're apologising for, rather than all this cryptic crap. Sorry, Alex.
What was that, Millsy? You want me to turn your voice up so you can hear it better?
Alex, rather than this, and just state exactly.
I don't like the way. If you want to ask me personally, I don't like the way Pearl was behaving around a particular person. I don't. Can somebody ping just Nana's comment? I don't like the way Pearl has gone. I didn't like her when she was racist before. I got to know her better. I got to get on with her, and I thought she was okay. I thought she was honest, spoke her mind. I thought, yeah, she's all right. And then she started hanging around with that person, and I didn't like the way she went. She changed a lot for me. So we don't get on anymore. But I do think she can be a better person, and I would hope that she would turn out to be that better person. So, because I think she's got it in her. So, I just think you don't need always to be horrible person or act horrible or to be a bully or to act like a bully or to talk like a bully to get people in your room. Morning flip-flop FYP. That's what I think. So I think there are better ways to do it. I always said that I like about Corey. Corey was one for me that he didn't need to be involved in the drama. That man, for me, was a funny man. He had the natural ability to make people laugh. Yeah, with his actions, his facial expressions, etc., his comebacks. Yeah, he didn't need to be involved in nasty drama. He didn't need to be involved in doxing people and whatever else he did. Yeah, he is a better person not doing it. Yeah. So I think people can be better people, and I think people like Pearl can be a better person by not hanging around with particular people. Yeah, because whether she likes it or not, she gets dragged into situations. She gets dragged into situations and then gets defensive. So, and that defensiveness makes her look different to what she really is. So, I don't know if that makes sense, but that makes sense to me. So, I just think she can be a better person. I think she can act better. And I think she is not a bad person deep down. I think she just gets into situations. But deep down, I think she's a better person than what she behaves like. Does that make sense?
Exactly what it is you're apologising for, what you've done, and to who. Also, think about why you've done it. Why was it harmful to people without minimising it, and then, you know, because if you don't, it doesn't come across as real to me, and it sounds as if you're just kind of seeking to understand it, rather than as you know, is it understanding you're seeking from people, or is it just forgiveness you're wanting of people? And if it's just forgiveness, then it doesn't really come across to me that you've understood.
Do you know what? And you say I disagree. I think she's showing who she really is. Well, only time will tell, won't it? Only time will tell. So, because she's not with that person anymore, so only time will tell, won't we? So, yeah. So you're allowed your opinion in it. You're allowed your opinion, and I'm not going to mock you for your opinion. So I'm just trying to see, like, I'm just saying how I feel. So I don't like what's been said. I don't like think Swoops. Come on. Morning, Vicky. Well, she were vile yesterday. I didn't see it, Janice. So, and again, I don't disagree with that, Jackie, either. I think if you, I think what comes out of your mouth, you're responsible for, aren't you? We're all responsible for what comes out of our mouth. So, and if you're acting like a bully, then people are going to call you a bully, and people are going to think you're a bully. So,
what you've actually done. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. And that apology and what you came on and did this morning wasn't even sincere.
Yeah, that apology that he did was absolute bullshit. That was not an apology. Sorry. But yeah, that's a good word, says Sylvie. I was being optimistic. Yes. I want to see the better in somebody. Does that make more sense? I want to see better in people, yeah? I want to see the better side of people. I know that certain people have better sides to them. Yeah? I know they have better sides to them. How do, Fire? So I do want to see the better in people. Of course I do. Isn't that not a normal thing you want to do? You want to see people be better than what they are? But people have to prove they're better than who they are, do they not? Anyway,
he doesn't give a shit. He does not care
It was scripted. Simple as that. It was scripted.
Also, there's going to be an exposure on Alex Brigham's later for Millsy. Just saying.
Oh, it's all right.
But sorry, Alex. I just meant, when people are talking about
being a good person doesn't bring the money in, I'm afraid. So, I've proved that over and over and over again. You can sit and hold a funny live, and you'll get a couple of 100 people in. Hold a drama live that's total drama, and people in boxes screaming and shouting at each other. Morning, Freya. Screaming and shouting at each other. You'll get 1,000 people in, and you're still the same person. So, yeah, drama pays, I'm afraid.
Things, and if you're coming on to do a sincere accountability apology statement, then.
But I still appreciate every penny that people donate in the morning. I do, you know that. I don't need to keep saying it because that's not me thingy. You know medication can help.
Be specific on who it is you're talking about, on what points you're sorry for, and say the names, because if not, then it just starts a whole branch of fucking other shit. Do you know what I mean? It takes away from what you're actually there supposed to be apologising and taking accountability for.
My mind's different sometimes when it comes to that, is because I know it's annoying to the chat when you're not saying names, right? but you allow people to, you know, put the boots on themselves and show them for who they are, because when they're going around saying, oh, but they're talking about me, why would that relate to you? Why are you going live screaming and shouting about it? You're basically saying that you're guilty of something. That's how I do stuff sometimes.
Yeah, so you're doing it from a psychology point of view, but I think when
people to show the people
Yeah,
who
but
they are.
I don't think that's. I think what they're doing is they're just testing the water, and they're very careful about what they're saying, because they could do a flip flop the next day depending on who's more popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, all I'm meaning is if you're coming on to take true accountability, say exactly what you're apologising for, what actions I've actually done to people. Oh my God, that echo.
I agree with you.
Yeah, you're echoing.
Yeah,
and also understand why it's harmful to people.
Oh my word, get your echo sorted out. Oh my word. Jesus. I'm so late. You're here though, Haley. You're here.
It's just that it's shit.
Sincere when you're doing this, because to me, if you're not sincere, then it makes me think that you're more worried about your reputation than the people that you've actually harmed.
Mills has got a point. I think that so-called apology was about trying to save face. Thought it would work. Don't work. It was piss poor fucking excuse of an apology. I don't even think it were a true apology. I don't think it were heartfelt. I don't think it were meant anything. I think Mills is right in a way that it was about saving face, trying to get the platform back, wherever. Hey, for me, to keep the fucking platform, as long as you're a nice, decent person, don't give a fucking shit. Couldn't give a toss. But what were coming out of that person's mouth was rancid, horrible, disgusting, and vile. Something we've never seen to them lengths on here before. And they have to take accountability for that. However they do it, they have to take accountability for that. Piss poor excuse for an excuse an apology. Mm-hmm.
So I think when you come up and take accountability, you have to, first of all, clarify what accountability actually means to you, what specific actions it is you're talking.
Personally, after calling my kid a cunt, and then after that, digging the heels in and it's repeating, is it? Sorry. And then calling me bastard, I will never forgive that person in a million fucking years. So I can never understand how people can forgive so easy sometimes. Some of the things that have been said are unforgivable things. Me personally, I can't forgive them. Talking my kid like that, I don't forgive you. Ever forgive. I would never accept an apology. And because the brains are not wired up. Hi, Elisa. Because they're not wired up, yeah. I just think, I just don't get it. That might be my age, I don't know. I'm a lot older than most of you. Maybe it's my age, maybe it's the way I was brought up, but some things are just not forgivable. And talking on my child like that, I can promise you, no matter if you were 6 foot wide and 6 foot tall and built like a brick shit house, you still won't talk about my child face to face like that, because you would get decked, no matter how big you are. And I'm not an hard man, but I would find a way of decking you, making sure you'd never say it again. So I just don't get how people can forgive like that easy. I don't get it. Do you know what I mean? So you can be 10 foot tall and 10 foot wide and built like a brick shit house. I'd still find a way of bringing you down. Do you know what I mean? So for me, it's not on. There are certain things in life you just don't say and you don't do. So you've had threats to your life, your home, your dogs, your son. Wow. What are you thanking people for? You're not 10 foot tall and 10 foot wide, Alex. Did you know, right? I'm going to give you a little secret about Alex, right? He claims he's 6 foot odd, he claims he's this, he claims he's that, right? Built like a fucking mountain and all that. Alex, right? That is not a green screen of Mr. Bones that he puts up. That is actually Alex after breakfast. That is actually him. Skinny as a rake. Thin as a hot dog. As strong as a loaf of bread. And, yeah. That's all I'm saying. Girthy Gary. Oh dear.
About that you're apologising for, rather than all this cryptic crap. Sorry, Alex. Rather than this, and just state exactly what.
Alex took one spoonful of fucking Manjaro and ended up like a skeleton. Just saying. That's how thin he is. Yeah.
It is. You're apologising for what you've done and to who.
I'll tell you now, right? Alex won't tell you, but there's a little secret about Alex, I'll tell you, right? He was once mistaken for a garden rake. Okay? That's all I'm saying. They went out to cut the grass, picked him up and started raking him.
Also, think about why you've done it. Why was it harmful to people without minimising it? And then, you know, because if you don't, it doesn't come across as real to me, and it sounds as if you're just kind of seeking to understand it, rather than, as you know, is it understanding you're seeking from people, or is it just forgiveness you're wanting of people?
This is repeating, innit? I'm sorry, I'm just fucking lost.
Work all night, I work all day.
Oh, Richard,
Pay the bills I have to pay.
Therapeutic, what's that? I didn't see all of it. I never tried to watch all the videos so that I get some sort of surprise out of it. I didn't know the ending. Sorry.
What else are you on about there? So yeah, so all of this talk about enabling, doing this, doing that and doing the other. In the real world, let's go back to the real world, which TikTok does thing real people's lives, right?
What? I used to be a pest controller. I'm still a qualified pest controller. If you all want to donate to buy me a van, it'll cost you 10 grand. About 10 grand. 10 to 15 grand for a brand new van. And to get kitted out, to get back in work, feel free. Just donate it right now. Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you. Do you know, it's weird, innit? It's weird. The first time I ever went to a job centre, they asked me, what's your trade? I told them my trade. And they said to me, we can't get you a van, but we can lend you up to 10 grand for tools to get you started. I said, how can I get the fucking tools in my car? I'm not allowed to. You can't use your car, right? You've got to have what they call a bulkhead in there because of the toxic stuff that's in your vans for doing the job. So you've got to have a bulkhead. I says, well, get me the bloody, get me the van. I'll supply the tools. And look where I am.
So in the real world, if you had friends, and I'm saying friends.
In the real world, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not even watching all this. I'm going to be honest with you. In the real world, this is the real world. Let's talk real world. I'm the same age as Pearl, more or less. All right. I grew up in the same era as Pearl. All right. In the real world, let's be honest. In my era, in my life, I'm 59. Right? I have lifetime friends. I don't hang around with them day to day. Might phone them up now and again. We're still mates. We'll still be there for each other if we really needed. In the real world, right? In the real world, I would never defend anybody I call a friend that came out with the shit that certain person came out with. Yeah? I would never defend them. I wouldn't be making a phone call to them and saying, hey up mate, how you doing? How's life? You know what you said? I don't like it. You need to do better. No. I would either avoid that fucking friend and not call them a friend anymore. I would be that disgusted with them, I wouldn't want to speak to them. I would be that fucking annoyed with them and disgusted with them that I'd never bother with them again. That's where I'm at. Now, if that's bad of me, it's bad of me. But I am not ever going to, hey up Mr. Chocolate, how are you doing? I haven't seen you for ages. I would never put up with that shit in the real life. Never. Lifetime friend and offer lifetime friend. I would never put up with that shit in my life. Never. That's the real world. I would tell them to fuck off. That's my reality. If that's wrong of me, it's wrong of me. But that's my reality. Sorry. It's just all gone out of the window. Fuck off.
Me friend, and you thought you could stop them from doing what they were doing by firstly being nice and telling them, trying to steer them in the right road, because let's face it, he had a beautiful platform. He still might have a beautiful platform, I don't know.
A beautiful... You see, this is where I got to disagree with Pearl. Beautiful platform. Is it a beautiful platform when somebody's coming on every day and all they're doing is being vile and disgusting and bully people? I don't think that's a fucking beautiful platform, do you? Nah, exactly, Jess. It was a toxic, horrible platform built on calling people out, calling them and being nasty to them and going to levels we've never seen before. That was the platform. That was the platform. There was no beautiful about it.
But he had a beautiful platform. He had lovely people around him. And then people come to really, really like that person, right? Hi, my smile. Anyways, so, because you think that much of them, you go to try and stop them from being the person that you believe they're not. Do you know what I'm saying? Exactly, my Kate. So you try and you try and you try a bit more. And yes, I did moan on and keep saying, oh, why is he doing these things? And if he thought anything about me as a friendship, he wouldn't do them because he can see what's happening. Everybody's getting dragged around.
Can I just say, look, can I just say, this is a perfect example of somebody trying to save face. That's all that is. Sorry. That's just utter nonsense that I'm hearing. That's somebody saving face. That's somebody saving face. It's probably, I won't surprise me, Jess. That's somebody saving face. You all know that you stayed with him too long. You all know that you called him a friend, said you were going to support him, even when he was doing some of the vile stuff he was doing. You still said, even when he was going at Just Nana and said some of the shittiest things he did to Just Nana and CA and Sophie Bailey and other people, that when he was doing that, you were still with him and supporting him and you didn't want to cut ties. This is saving face. That's saving face. That's not really about him. That's about you saving face. Come on. So, I think it's utter bullshit. I do want you to be a better person. I do want you to change. I do want you to show your nice side rather than your bad side. Is it going to happen? Who knows? Who knows? Don't forget to take a break. The Take a Break magazine this week. Oh, Freya's art is in Take a Break. Oh, I used to love doing their crosswords. I used to love doing their crosswords. Anyway, I'm moving on for that because I listen to that shit. People have tried to save face. I'm glad people have called him out. I'm glad people have done what they've done. I'm glad that it is where it is right now. I just hope it keeps getting called out for, if they keep that behaviour up, that they keep getting called out and keep losing friends over it. So I hope people... yeah, it's fine, Dave. I will, yeah.
This, we're not having it no more. We're fed up of you lot disrespecting us. Yeah?
Again, I'm not going to play the whole video. This guy is just a toxic racist. This guy, so many times, has been racist on this app. He's done it at least 3 or 4 times that I know of. This guy is a fucking proper waste of space. I've modded him. Oh, what's his fucking name? Oh, what's his name? Somebody remind me of his fucking name. I can't remember his name. It's on S. Louise, S. FYP. SL Louise. S. Louise. Bear Skulls, that's it. Bear Skulls. Yeah, he's just an horrible little git. He's an horrible little git. How, again, why anybody supports this type of behaviour, I have no idea. He's horrible, he's a racist, he's a pig. He says some of the fucking stuff. Again, he's a typical person on here. Has to say the shit to get people in his room at all. to get the money out of people is an horrible little shit. He's an horrible little shit. His footprint's on here. Just, yeah, horrible. Right, let me refresh this a minute because I need to... So, this is it, isn't it, Dave?
So, as most of you know, this is KY. He has been removed from my community. KY, aka Kirk Yates, is a convicted S-offender. He done some very serious stuff. He abducted a young...
Oh, let's go back to that a minute.
Kirk Yates is a convicted S-offender. He done some...
So, this guy was jailed in March 2016 for abducting a 13-year-old boy he met on Facebook. Here are the details regarding his case. Offence: Yates was 18, pleaded guilty to child abduction and befriending a teenager on social media and meeting him several times in Skelmersdale, according to reports in 2016. He was sentenced to 26 months in prison and given an SHP order at Liverpool Crown Court. That's an actual harm prevention order. Subsequent breaches: 2019, aged 22, Yates was sentenced to prison for breaching his court order, which required him to report to police and not work with children. So he went working with children. Wow. Status: recent information from 2026 indicates that as a result of his conviction for the breaching his SHPO, Kirk Yates remains on the ex-offenders register for life. For life! Is a wrong un.
Very serious stuff. He abducted a young, vulnerable lad, done unmentionable things to him, and actually took some pictures and videos and stuff. Please make sure this guy is not part of your community. I've attached his known accounts, his recent picture, a picture from when he committed the offence, and also his partner's profiles, Shirley Firemoon. Please make sure this guy is not a part of your community. He's a very dangerous person.
Thanks for that, Dave. Thanks for that. Right. Boxes are open if you want to, before we go. Boxes are open. Anybody wants to speak on anything, speak up now or forever withhold your peace. Yes, that is disgusting, isn't it? No, it's absolutely. Nara Pepper, hello. Millsy! Oh, when she gets in.
Morning.
Morning, how are you?
I just want to say, please don't ever play videos on repeat again when my voice is involved in it, please. I think it repeated about 3 times.
I was so
cringing
by your Scottish accent. It was.
I was cringing listening to it, my God.
Do you want to
right, anybody else coming in?
Do you want to say out on it? Or what you've seen or said this morning or whatever?
On what? I could just... there's so many things that could be said and just, I don't know. Like, does it ever really help? Do people ever really... Does it make a difference?
Well, I think sometimes
it's just the same old shit, innit, every day.
It's a little bit of a difference sometimes. I think.
Oh, thank you.
I think we've seen that people are having to take accountability.
Thank you, Rosie.
Which is a bonus, because they weren't taking accountability. They are now. Some of them are.
Oh yeah, you're talking about that situation. I think. Do you know what? It's
anything in general, to be honest, not just him. I think when people have done wrong, you have to speak up sometimes. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I agree, and I think when you're coming on, as I said earlier in my video, like to apologise, and mean it. Do you know what I mean? And then people are going to probably have a better chance of you kind of crawling some sort of, what do you call it, back? But I don't know. Sometimes people just don't want to know after that, and that, it is what it is. Everybody's different. But,
Alex says,
Alex, come in.
Mocked CSA last night.
Who mocked CSA?
Angie.
Oh.
I didn't see that. I haven't seen that.
I don't know anything about that.
Are you going to be talking about it, Alex? I don't know. I haven't seen it. If people don't like you, your apologies worth nothing. I think
Katie, you're a
cunt. Clapper, you know what I mean? Just got to be genuine. They've got to mean something.
Katie invited me in because I said I was going to invite everyone in. She's just forced me in the box.
Wow.
Bun Katie.
Bun Katie. Wow. Yeah, okay. Well, it was a very odd comment from her.
What was the comment, Alex?
Yeah, I didn't see it. I haven't seen it.
And what was the context behind it?
I was playing Call of Duty. Okay, let's just quick brief on Kate. What Rickster mocking Kate's speech? Can I just say, Kate, you could have given up on life when you had your stroke, how it affected you, your speech, etc. But Kate didn't. Kate fought back. And Kate's speech is brilliant right now. And anybody mocking Kate's speech is a fucking low life and should stop it right now because it's not acceptable. Morning, everybody. Morning, Alex.
Bumbleclap.
Starting as he means to go on.
So how's that guy looking,
what
Alex?
what happened last night is I was come to an Angie, something that I never do. I was come to her and that, and then she was, obviously I wound her up a little bit, and she was going, "You're a fucking weirdo," and all that stuff, and obviously I mentioned her, because she mentioned obviously sleeping with her dad and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then from that, she automatically switched then, saying, "Oh, I believe that you was thinking of me when I was a child with my dad and all that stuff, right?" And I thought, that's an odd comment to make. So when she said that, right, so when she went out, so basically she set out before, so when she was talking about when she slept with her dad, from that comment alone, she was meaning when she was a child, which is mocking child abuse. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're right.
so when she's going, "Oh yeah, he's obviously imagining me as a child with my dad and all that stuff." So when she made that outlandish thing saying she'd slept with her old man, she obviously clearly meant it when she was a child, which is mocking child abuse. She's done a whole fucking, whatever she was doing online saying that she slept with her dad, basically meaning when she was a babe, when she was a young girl. So she's just mocking it. She's lying about something that she's just mocking. It's a really strange comment to make. How it come out last night, if you listen to it, was very odd.
Thing is, we never expect all less than her from her, do we?
Nah, but that's the thing, innit? She runs around the app and all that stuff. Like, apparently today, she said, "Oh, Alex spoke actually on my mum and my dad." What? Because I mentioned all I said to Angie, I said, "Oh, did you get something about condoms?" And she was like, "This is what I mean with that woman. She's so deranged for that mindset to go to children, and no one questions it. It's weird."
I'm gonna have to see it.
And the fucking rubber lip one this morning, the donuts, said, "Oh yeah, Alex admitted to sleeping with a 3-year-old." Where does this guy, right? I'm not being funny. You sit in his live, right? You can sit in that guy's live and think that that's normal behaviour. I've not spoke to him, but he apologised and all that stuff, and he went live and said all this stuff. He sent me a message and apologised. I haven't spoke to the geezer. So where the hell has this admittance happened? And this is the problem.
So he's apologised to you, but then gone at you again.
Yeah, do you know? I know why though. It's because I mentioned Eva Queen. I ain't stupid. I see it all for what it is. That's all it is.
Can I just say I'm beating you in box battles, Alex?
Oh, somebody send him a coin for fuck's sake. You're right, Les.
I don't think she's meant to be in here.
I'm going to go because I don't think they are. So when did you say this last night, Alex?
Yeah, last night when I was come to, and yeah, she was just a really weird comment. Because obviously I wound her up and stuff, as I do, but it weren't nothing like seriously wound up, you know what I mean? But yeah, she went on an absolute mad one.
Bye week. Well, I didn't see how playing Call of Duty, like I say. I don't know why anybody's scared of anybody on here, to be honest. I get people don't want backlash. I get that. When they're not used to it, it can be a lot to take on. When you're not used to the backlash that you can receive off certain people. But I say when people are giving you backlash, it's because you've hit a nerve with them. Do you know what? You said something right. So
yeah,
that's when they give you backlash because they don't like what you've got to say. They try and shut you down.
Do you remember every Christmas and everyone's like, "That's it, we're putting the beef behind us, starting a new year."
It's 2024.
I'm just looking to move forward. I'm not looking to keep going over the same drama. It's boring as shit.
Oh God!
Well, like
you know what I mean?
Look,
I want to move forward.
My job on here is to give an opinion and move on. That's all I try and do. And if that includes you, if it includes Mills, if it includes me, whatever. I said when I come back,
I'm an angel.
Well, I said I did say when I come back, I'm not making phone calls. I'm not going to ask people's permission to speak. I'm going to speak about what's on the FYP. I'm just going to fucking say what I need to say. I'm not trying to drag people. I'm not trying to be horrible to people. I'm just speaking an opinion and just speaking my truth, my thoughts on it. So, morning, Barbie. How are you doing? So,
Morning, Barbie.
Is what it is, isn't it? And you, Alex, you changed your platform around a little bit and you just get on with it, don't you? So
Yeah, I think people can have platforms. They've got communities they can chat to them. They don't need to go to extremes like that, do they? Really, it's not really called for. But they say we are on drama talk. It is what it is, and just keep it to a level, innit? Like, don't, you know. I like the light-hearted banter. I like all the kind of, you know. Can you hear me? My box isn't lighting up. I don't know if I'm speaking. I like the light-hearted banter between people. It makes me laugh, and yeah, when all the horrible shit is, I just switched to another channel.
The funny stuff, the stuff you can have a little snigger at, and you can feel
Thank you,
guilty
Algie.
pleasure by laughing at it when maybe you shouldn't laugh at it. But
Rosie Lee, thank you, mate.
Oh, Alex, it's a draw. We're going to penalties.
Penalties all round. Where's the uniform for these guys?
Fuck's sake.
There we go. Thank you, Jill.
Wow, Joe.
I can't believe that another woman would put Millsy down like that. Wow.
I know what happened to women supporting women.
That's mad. Mad.
What, you female?
Such a wrong and all. He's done so many bad things on here. Why would you support him, for fuck's sake?
I know, and I'm an angel. You've got the angel versus the devil here.
And the best is yet to come. Don't you worry.
Oh, thank you, guys. I was just joking.
It's because boxes are up and you can hardly hear me. Sorry. Right. Anyway, thanks for coming in. Now, fuck off. We're going. See you. Bye. Are you going live? Are you going live?
Yeah, I'll be going live shortly. Right. Guys, see what he's done? He's fucking got the money and ran. See what his terrible sauce, hasn't he?
Rinse.
Did you see him the other day, Chippy? Did you watch him, right? He had us, we were cam 2, and then next thing he went away for a shower for 15 minutes. And somebody, I don't know whose live it was, somebody ended their live. We ended up watching some Africans repeating themselves.
Oh, I saw a bit of that. Is that what?
And singing for like 15 minutes. Everybody was cracking up.
Do you know the mad thing is, Chippy? I've got such a loyal community in that they all stayed there as well. I looked at it and the numbers didn't really drop as well, Chip. Like, they were still there watching Africans screaming on the screen.
Picking up the soap. That's what they were hoping for.
Honestly, it was hilarious.
I had to jump in the box and try and get people into chat because I just couldn't bear it anymore.
Oh, is Angie on the beer, is she? Oh, Jesus.
Anyway, Alex, I would have a shower before you come on live if you're going to do that, please.
Oh, no.
So you don't put us in that position again.
Rope on us up.
Right, I'm out of here. Thank you, everybody.
I'll see you shortly then, guys.
Yeah, and I'll see you on live somewhere.
Right, thanks
see you shortly.
Thanks, everyone.
Things to do. See you, bye. You've been all right, lad. Ta-ra. Get out. See you. I like kicking you. Bye. Right, everybody, thanks for coming in and supporting me this morning. I appreciate it. See you all Friday. I hope you've enjoyed the show. Yes, we've touched on things and we've said things, but it's not about dragging people. It's just about speaking an honest opinion, how we feel. Glad you've had your say in the chat as well. Come back Friday. See you all later. And thank you again for the support. I love it. Thank you. See you later. Bye. Have a great day. Alex is going live soon. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone.